Meanwhile, one of former Mayor John Tory's pet projects is now the subject of calls for an Auditor General inquiry.
SmartTrack was Tory's plan for public transit expansion, but now questions are being asked about the money Metrolinx spent on stations which may never open to the public. CTV's Queen's Park Bureau Chief Siobhan Morris has the details.
Two words that were at the center of John Tory's 2014 mayoral campaign: SmartTrack.
It gives us a chance to erase decades of inaction on the transit file.
Fast forward more than 11 years, the plan promising 22 stations along existing GO tracks has shrunk while its cost ballooned.
That's what happens when you let politicians brand these stations and try to sell it as actually real transit plans.
At the end of 2024, two more stations were put on hold indefinitely: Finch Kennedy and King Liberty, because costs from Metrolinx had spiraled out of control. The price tag for those two stations, nearly $100 million.
It was in camera. I don't know how it became public, but that $100 million, it's unfortunate.
In a statement, Metrolinx stresses the stations are deferred, and while costs have been incurred to date, they have not been sunk. Both sites are protected for future delivery of the stations. We reached out to the former mayor. John Tory also emphasizes this is a deferral. He believes there's an excellent chance they will be built in time.
The city is still putting about $1.5 billion toward it, and we need to know how that money is being used to ensure that we get the most transit out of every buck spent.
Councillor Matlow is among those calling for an audit of SmartTrack, but that could get messy.
Metrolinx is a government agency. I'm not sure Auditor General of the City of Toronto has the power to do so.
The Canadian Taxpayers Federation is punting the problem up the street to Queen's Park, imploring the provincial auditor to investigate.
Taxpayers really can't afford to just be have Metrolinx executives light $100 million of their money on fire.
Matlow is less concerned with who does the auditing,
because every dollar that's either misspent or wasted means fewer dollars to build the transit that people need.
We don't know yet if Ontario's Auditor General will dig into SmartTrack, but she is auditing Metrolinx's process to pick subway stations right now. Siobhan Morris, CTV News.